If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then how much do you think a video is worth? In today's episode, I'm going to show you why you should start a YouTube channel in 2020, no matter how small your business is. Interested? Then stay tuned. Hi there, my name is Luc Durand, the founder of rankingacademy.co.uk, where I talk about the best tools, tips, and tricks to help your small business grow online step by step and click by click. If it is your first time here, consider subscribing and clicking on the bell button so you don't miss a thing. It's the world's second biggest search engine. It has almost 2 billion monthly active users. 400 hours of videos are uploaded on it every minute. It gets more watch time a day than Netflix and Facebook combined. You've guessed it, it's YouTube. In just 15 years, YouTube has become the most popular video platform on the planet and is also a fantastic marketing opportunity to promote the products or services your small business has to offer. I should know my channel has received 3.4 million views since I started in 2016. YouTube works so well for me that it has generated 90% of all my business leads, including business opportunities which I never thought about before I launched it. The funniest part is I don't sell anything. The size of the opportunity is the reason number one you must consider starting your own YouTube channel. And if you've never made a video before in your life or are camera shy, don't worry. I started my own channel from scratch with zero knowledge on how to shoot a video. If you don't believe me, check out some of my first efforts, which I shot on an old iPad mini and an iPhone, all stuck together with some blue tack. It will make you laugh. If I can do it, you can do it too. But the most beautiful part is it's all free. No need to spend a penny on advertisement. It just takes a bit of work and some patience, but it's well worth it. Still need more convincing? Here are 5 more reasons to persuade you to get going. Trust me, you won't regret it. Reason number 2, increase your reach through Google. Just in case you didn't know, YouTube is owned by Google, which means a lot of YouTube videos are integrated directly into Google search results. If I search for the keyword Google Analytics tutorial, for instance, my Google Analytics tutorial video features prominently in Google search results. And this is not the only one. I have many other videos being pulled directly into Google search results. Last month alone, they drove over 20,000 views on my channel. Here is another example from a chap called Malcolm Lawson, who is a realtor selling houses in Maryland, not far from Washington. If I search for the phrase living in Maryland pros and cons, guess who comes up? Pretty cool, right? He is bound to be found by people who are searching the area before deciding if they want to move there or not. And if they need a house, there's a pretty good chance they'll get in touch with him. Reason number 3, create once and publish everywhere. Creating quality content is time-consuming but necessary if you want to be found online. Adding videos to your workload may sound like a crazy idea if you're already struggling to produce content pages for your website. But what if I told you you could kill 3 or 4 birds with one stone? Whenever I produce a video, I always make sure I write a script before I start shooting it, as it makes things a lot easier down the line. My script becomes the transcript of the video content, which I turn into a page for my website. Once my video is done, I can also slice it in different formats, which I can then publish on other channels such as my Facebook page, my Instagram feed, my LinkedIn page, my Twitter page. The choice is yours. Alternatively, you can use your videos to supplement some content pages on your site. Look at these twins who specialize in plumbing and water damage in houses across multiple locations in the US. Not only they have created a popular YouTube channel which drives a significant amount of views, but they also repurpose their videos in the form of blog posts on their website. This makes the overall experience for their visitors a lot more compelling and the content a lot richer, which Google will love and will reward with higher rankings in both YouTube and Google search results. And based on the traffic and #1 positions these very enthusiastic twins are getting on their website, it certainly seems to work for them. Reason number 4, it will help you establish a connection with future customers. Selling a service or a product to a potential client is tough, especially if they've never heard of you before. You will need to build a certain level of trust with them before they decide to part with their money. But what about if they have already met you, or at least they feel they have because they have stumbled across one or more of your videos on YouTube. This is almost as efficient as word of mouth, only you are the one spreading the word. It has happened to me several times already. People find it easier to contact me simply because they've already seen my face and heard my voice. Here is a perfect example with this wedding photographer, Elizabeth Kevin, based in San Diego, whose videos would make anyone feel very confident she is a highly trained individual who can be trusted to capture such a special event as a wedding, which is likely, or not, to be the only one in one's life. How else would you be able to achieve this level of trust unless you used videos? Reason number 5, showcase your services or products. This one is probably one of the strongest arguments to start a YouTube channel. You can literally showcase the services you provide and convince viewers you are likely to be the best choice in your industry. Take this dentist, for example, who is generating over 300,000 views every month and has already clocked over 55,000 subscribers. He provides videos which give extremely useful advice on very specific cosmetic dental related topics. He also combines these with testimonials from some of his patients who have gone through a smile makeover. Makeover videos are extremely powerful stuff. Anyone considering having cosmetic dental work done is likely to project themselves in these patients' shoes. They would likely feel a lot more comfortable going under the dental drill from this dentist than anybody else's. When you know how much dental work costs, it's easy to understand the value of posting a few videos on YouTube. Reason number 6, it's easier to rank on YouTube than it is on Google. If you've been doing content marketing and publish pages on your website, hoping to rank high, you've probably realized that competition is fierce in pretty much every vertical and can take months to achieve if you ever get there. There is so much written content published at any given time that achieving visibility in Google for your targeted keywords is very slow and frustrating at best. Achieving high rankings on YouTube, however, is a lot easier. Why? Because despite 400 hours worth of video uploaded on YouTube every minute, it is still far less than 4 million blog posts published on the internet every day, giving you a chance to be found amongst all the noise. If I search for the key phrase, how to get rid of mice and rats in YouTube, for instance, the first result is this pest control company called Solution Pest and Lawns. Their video has generated over 1 million views, which is astonishing. And despite having a dedicated page on their own website for this specific key phrase, it is nowhere to be seen in the top 20 Google results. This is because they are competing with much bigger websites such as today.com and goodhousekeeping.com. But guess which video comes up first in Google search results as well as YouTube? Theirs. Here is another example for the phrase how to get rid of fleas, for which they rank also number 1 in YouTube, but nowhere to be seen in Google search results with their website. However, they get rewarded with another video snippet in Google search results, which, without the shadow of a doubt, helped them clock 850,000 views and likely a ton of customers. Admittedly, these videos look well produced, and if you think this isn't within your reach, then think again. Look at this channel, also in the pest control vertical, who has done a very good job of generating a lot of views with some simple and authentic videos. No need to do Hollywood productions. If a phone is all you have, then start with that. I'm sure this guy has managed to drum up some decent business without buying any video equipment. A few final thoughts. Don't expect your channel to be massive, but instead think about being targeted. Be patient. Views will not happen overnight. And don't try selling stuff. People hate it. I don't sell anything, and yet I get leads. I even created a client waiting list as I am unable to deal with everyone. Always provide value, solve a problem, answer a question. As I've already mentioned, if you think making videos is the privilege of big brands with big budget, think again. They must stick to brand guidelines, look and feel, tone of voice, and all sorts of restrictions, resulting in the video process making being very heavy and costly for them. This gives you the chance to rank higher than them and drive quality traffic to your site. That's it for today. Time to get your camera out, start shooting and making videos. You're unlikely to get this right the first time around, but Practice makes perfect, so stick with it. If you want more tips on YouTube from me, please post them in the comments below. Let me know exactly what you'd like me to cover, and I'll do my best to create tutorials especially for you. Until then, happy marketing.